Magandang Agham, Pilipinas. Welcome po sa DOST TV Facebook page at YouTube channel. Itong programang una sa mga napapanong balita tungkol sa Agham, Teknolohiya at Inobasyon para sa bayan na ihatid sa atin mismo ni DOST Secretary Fortunato, Boy de la Peña. Magandang Agham po, Sir Boy.
Magandang araw din sa iyo, Onin, at magandang araw sa ating mga taga-subaybay.
Oras na para makibalita sa mga updates tungkol sa Agham at teknolohiya sa mga reyon at sa buong bansa mula mismo kay Sakboy.
Katulad ng dati ay magbibigay ako ng DOST report na kung saan ay pinahahayag natin ang mga accomplishments ng mga DOST agencies at regional offices sa nitong nakaraang linggo. Sa unang K, ang kalusugan. Ang unang report natin ay nanggaling sa DOST Philippine Council for Health Research and Development regarding an ongoing R&D project. And this is actually a collaboration between industry and a research and development institute on applying electrochemical etching for biological implants. Ang title ng project na ito ay Nanotexturing of Stainless Steel 316L by Electrochemical Etching for Biological Implants. At ito ay sinasagawa ng ITDI o Industrial Technology Development Institute, particularly in their ADMATEL laboratory or the Advanced Materials Testing Laboratory. And their industry partner is Antrologic Incorporated. The project actually started last October 2021 and is expected to be completed by September 2022. And the cost is close to 5 million pesos. Antrologics Incorporated is a company that conceptualized, designed, and developed what they call Logic 1.0, a total knee arthroplasty, TKA, implant intended to replace deceased knees on patients suffering from pain and debilitation from osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. However, while uncommon, worldwide post-surgical metal implant-related infections of about 3 to 5% are one of the most devastating post-operative complications. Biofilms containing bacteria can grow on metal implant surfaces, and these are usually resistant to immune system clearance of the patients and even antibiotic. Therefore, the company Arthrologics aims to develop a unique nanotexturing surface modification technology to the leading knee implant product of their company, aimed at preventing bacterial adhesions and to differentiate it from other implants in the market. This is being done through the Cradle program of DOST, Collaborative Research to Leverage the Philippine Economy program. And the project, when completed, will provide innovation with a commercially available product to avoid possible bacterial infection of implants using etching technology. The next report, still on kalusugan, is also coming from the DOST Philippine Council for Health Research and Development. And while the first report is an ongoing study, this one is just recently approved. DOST PCHRD recently approved a new project to capacitate a pharmaceutical enterprise in developing bioprinted human skin equivalent for studies of topical formulations. So the project title is the development of a three-dimensional bioprinted human skin equivalent for in vitro biocompatibility studies of topical formulations. The implementing group is the Pharma Galen X Innovators Incorporated, and they are in partnership with the University of San Agustin. The Iloilo-based study addresses both the industry and the academics' need for a local facility that conducts biocompatibility studies, since most research samples are being sent abroad for these types of assays. In fact, this is the first research project that will bioprint SHE in Region 6. With this, it is expected that future developmental research plans will open more job opportunities to talents produced by local universities in Region 6 particularly, as Galen X takes pride in its pool of young scientists who are all contributors to the brand success in the market. So by the end of the 3-year implementation period, the project is expected to develop and optimize a 3D bioprinted SHE or human skin equivalent that will have various applications in the medical and pharmaceutical field. This is under the program Business Innovation through Science and Technology. The third report under Kalusugan comes from our DOST, Food and Nutrition Research Institute, and this is regarding their renewed partnership with the Illinois Wesleyan University in Illinois, USA. This is actually the renewal already of their partnership, which started in August 2016. And recently, they resumed accepting student interns from Illinois Wesleyan University. Actually, there was a stop in the acceptance of students in the years 2019 and 2020 because of the pandemic. This year, 5 student interns from Illinois Wesleyan University have been accepted to the Food and Nutrition Research Institute. Out of the 5, 2 will be working with the divisions of FNRI, while 3 of them will be with the Nutritional Assessment and Monitoring Division, who will join the nutrition survey teams in the provinces, particularly in Ilocos Sur. The next report will be on kabuhayan. And the first report comes from our DOST Region 8, the Eastern Visayas region. And this is regarding their project to push solar energy for ICT and tourism firms in Biliran. Exploring beyond the common business sectors under our Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program, the Biliran Provincial Science and Technology Office promoted non-conventional renewable energy as a technology driver for 2 firms in Biliran. And one is in ICT, and this is under the ICT and tourism business lines. So the 2 firms, okay, Jamaya Network and Data Solution, as well as Asemco Hilltop Resort, okay, are the companies that are being assisted by DOST Region 8. These 2 firms are currently undergoing a technical feasibility study through the support of the Biliran Provincial Science and Technology Center of DOST Region 8. The company Asemco Hilltop Resort actually uses untreated water from spring source for the domestic use of the resort and restaurant. And for its drinking water, the resort still buys purified water from downtown, which is about 6 kilometers from the hilltop. With the abundant water and an open area appropriate for solar energy harnessing, the project will reduce the cost of water and power expenses of the resort. Meanwhile, the other firm, Jamaya Network and Data Solution, or Jamaya NDS, is actually looking for alternative energy source that could reduce their cost of energy and likewise protect their equipment which are at risk due to the frequent outages and power source, okay, of their electric supply. So Jamaya is distributing internet data to clients from locations that are not reached by signals of the large telcos or areas with weak internet signals. Data distribution of Jamaya NDS is via PPPoE and through the vendor machine called Piso Wi-Fi. And these are the access points using data vouchers. The next report, still on kabuhayan, comes from DOST Region 4A. Our DOST Batangas reports that the Farmers Association in San Juan, Batangas received training on food safety, packaging, and labeling. And this is through the collaboration of DOST Batangas and the Batangas State University. So the Bagong Silang San Juan Batangas Farmers Association received training on food safety and packaging technology and labeling requirements from DOST Batangas in partnership with the Batangas State University, particularly the Graduate School of Accountancy, Business Economics, and International Hospitality Management. So the Farmers Association actually is engaged in the production of chocolate-coated banana chips, and they have adapted the technology on processing banana chips and integrated the chocolate coating process as a product innovation that they learned during the training that was provided by Batangas State University. To further improve their product, the MBA students of Batangas State University initiated capacity building of the farmer workers on packaging technology and labeling, as well as on food safety. The next report is still on kabuhayan, and this is coming from our DOST Region 1, reporting on its participation in the program called Women Helping Women, Innovating Social Enterprises. In line with the Sustainable Development Goal 5, Gender Equality, the DOST Philippine Council for Industry, Energy, and Emerging Technology Research and Development actually is implementing this program on women helping women innovating social enterprises. Okay, and this is really in terms of assisting women-led enterprises, social enterprises, or startups in acquiring technology and in getting R&D assistance. This Women Helping Women program of DOST shared offers a list of services, including early stage funding, training, skills development, mentorship, and business incubation to engage, enable, and empower women from rural communities to qualified participants, which are determined by the following. It should be an enterprise led by a woman. It should be a social enterprise that directly helps a community. It has a need for a specific technology, and they are the ones who have clear benefits to the community. Of course, they have qualifications and procedures that are required in applying for the program. The next report is on kaayusan. And this comes from our DOST Region 4B or DOST Mimaropa. They reported that the hog raisers from Oriental Mindoro were given a seminar on biogas technology. The Provincial Science and Technology Center in Oriental Mindoro, led by Director Jessie Pine, in collaboration with a private company, Red Gate Farm Supplies, led by Nelson Diona, held a seminar for hog raisers. Okay, and this is a seminar on biogas technology, and the hog raisers are coming from the municipality of Gloria, Pinamalayan, and Banaud. And this was held last June 1, 2022. Our DOST Provincial Science and Technology Center with with Director Jesse Pine and the Red Gate Farm Supplies headed by Nelson Diona. And this company is actually a beneficiary of our Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program, joined hands in giving the seminar to the Oriental Mindoro hog raisers. The next report is still on kaayusan, and this is a report coming from DOST Region 10, saying that they have oriented 200 participants on the food safety program of DOST Region 10, and this was held during World Food Safety Day. There were 200 participants who availed of this free food safety webinar conducted by the Department of Science and Technology Region 10 on June 7, 2022 in celebration of the World Food Safety Day. The aim of the webinar is to promote food safety culture in the region through collaborative efforts of the Food Safety Regulation Coordinating Board in the region together with DOST. The next report is on kaayusan, still on kaayusan, and this is a report coming from our DOST Gender and Development Group, stating that they gave mainstreaming awards for 2022, okay, together with some incentives, okay, coming from DOST as provided by Republic Act 9710 or the Magna Carta of Women. The DOST GAD Mainstreaming Awards aims to recognize the serving regional offices, attached agencies, and Philippine Science High School campuses for their outstanding performance in gender mainstreaming and effective implementation of gender-responsive science and technology programs, thereby upholding the rights of women, achieving gender equality and women empowerment, and resulting in transforming the lives of men and women. The winners were presented during the Gabi ng Parangal at Pasasalamat last June 13, 2022 as part of the celebration of DOST's 64th anniversary. The prizes, other than the trophy, were 15,000 for first place, 10,000 for second place, and 5,000 for third place. And there were 3 winners in each category. Regional office category, where the first place winner is Region 7. The agency category, where the first place winner is the Science Education Institute. And the Philippine Science High School Campus category, where the first place winner is the Soxargen Region Campus. We have a report coming from DOST Region 10. And this is stating that Bukidnon State University's auto charge is now ready for commercialization. The trainer model for instructional automotive charging system with automatic voltage regulator and integrated circuits, or simply called auto charge of Bukidnon State University, is now ready for commercialization, and Bukidnon State University is now looking for investors. The auto charge is an updated, affordable, and safe-to-use instructional trainer model for teaching automotive charging systems. Auto charge provides hands-on practice on automotive charging systems conveniently with reduced cost. Currently, automotive educational trainer models are not locally available, and by outsourcing them abroad, the cost gets higher. This innovation has reduced the cost of the models from around 450,000 pesos to around 150,000 pesos, according to Bukidnon State University. Its charging system contains 2 circuits, an integrated circuit and an automatic voltage regulator circuit, and it comes with an instructional manual and training sessions with instructions. Okay. The next report is still on kinabukasan, and this is coming from DOST Eastern Visayas or DOST Region 8 in Leyte. They are undertaking a project aimed to develop tropical green stormwater infrastructure, or what they call TGSI, for flooding management. Under the DOST program called Innovation, Science and Technology for Accelerating Regional Development, or iStart, DOST 8 actually has started the implementation of this design and development of tropical green stormwater infrastructure. And this is sited or to be sited in the town of Palo, Leyte. This uses empirical and modeling approaches for the improvement of runoff quality in tropical catchments. The project is led by Dr. Maria Maniquis Rodillas of the Department of Civil Engineering of De La Salle University, Manila, who is also a consultant of the iStart program. Dr. Rodillas and her team actually proposed the implementation of this project under the rainfall and stormwater runoff management technology for tropical climate in collaboration with DOST Region 8 and Eastern Visayas State University, or EBSU. The next report is under kinabukasan. This is a report given by the DOST National Capital Region stating that the Ambassador of France to the Philippines, Madame Michelle Bocos, paid a community and project visit to Barangay Bagong Silangan, Quezon City on June 2, 2022. This is to visit DOST National Capital Region projects. Barangay Bagong Silangan is one of DOST NCR's beneficiaries under the Community Empowerment through Science and Technology, or CEST program. Ambassador Bocos visited Bagong Silangan's community-based program on mushroom production. Also, the Gulayan sa Pamayanan, featuring the enriched potting preparation and snap hydroponics, and of course, the livelihood projects involving baking. The projects visited were those implemented in the community by DOST in partnership with the local government of Quezon City, also with the Birlani Foundation Incorporated and other partner agencies. The next report, still on kinabukasan, is a report coming from our Forest Product Research and Development Institute, or DOST FPRDI. And this is involving the project done by the UP Center for Ethnomusicology, or UPCE, when they held the so-called Kaway-Kawayan para sa Kalayaan, which is a virtual launch of the bamboo musical instruments teaching modules, Volume 1, last June 10, 2022. As we have reported earlier, the Forest Product Research and Development Institute of DOST is very much involved in bamboo musical instruments production, and they have partnered with the UP Center for Ethnomusicology, with the DOST PSHERD, and with the UP Electronics and Electrical Engineering Institute, as well as the Philippine Normal University. According to the UP Center for Ethnomusicology, the modules are a collection of music lessons of bamboo music integrating the content and performance standards of the Philippine K-12 music curriculum of 2013. It added that the launch highlighted the process of creating the 15 modules for elementary and high school levels from ethnographic activities in 8 selected bamboo music field sites to the writing of the modules by music educators from the Philippine Society for Music Education. The next report, still on kinabukasan, is actually coming from the DOST Forest Products Research and Development Institute. And this is regarding the offering of forestry continuing professional development programs, okay, training courses that are offered by DOST FPRDI for free to benefit forestry professionals. And they have enumerated the schedule of the Institute's continuing professional development training webinars. The next one will be on August 18 with the topic Physical and Mechanical Properties of Wood and Non-Wood Forest Products, Level 1. The next one is on August 25, Physical and Mechanical Properties of Wood and Non-Wood Forest Products, Level 2. The next one is on October 13 on Lumber Kiln Drying, Theory, Operation, and Practices, Level 1. And the last one in the series is on October 20, Lumber Kiln Drying, Kiln Operation, and Quality Control, Level 2. The Professional Regulation Commission accredited the DOST Forest Products Research and Development Institute as a continuing professional development provider since 2019. And the CPD training webinars are among DOST FPRDI's many offerings to continuously provide technical services to the forest-based and allied sectors. So the Institute renewed its accreditation from 2022 to 2025. The last report is actually coming from our International Cooperation Unit, and this is regarding the meeting between DOST and Arizona State University exploring collaboration in science and technology. The DOST and Arizona State University held an exploratory meeting last June 7, 2022 to discuss possible collaboration on youth development and engagement, especially through foreign graduate scholarship and research partnerships in the areas of water management, nanotechnology, and other identified priority areas. The Arizona State University is a public research university in the Phoenix metropolitan area and is one of the fastest growing universities in the US, notably in the field of research and innovation. The meeting was made possible by the Philippine Consulate General in Los Angeles and the Department of Foreign Affairs, Office of American Affairs, both of which are fully committed to facilitate subsequent interactions between DOST and Arizona State University in the pursuit of forging collaboration. This is really in line also with the DFA's strategy of what they call science diplomacy. This ends my report for this week, and maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsubaybay.
Maraming salamat po, Sik Boy. Natungin po ng DOST updates para sa nagdaang linggo. May namiss ka bang balita? Maaari mo itong balik-balikan, listahin lamang ang aming website, dostv.ph, o download ang DOST app sa inyong Android phone para pwede kang manood ng DOST report anytime, anywhere. Sa aming pagbabalik, mga natatanging imbensyon mula sa iba't ibang rehiyon sa bansa ang ibibida sa atin ng ilan sa mga private innovator partners ng DOST. Isang siksik sa karunungan na talakayan ang hatitan sa inyo. Sa pagbabalik po yan ng DOST Report. Kayo po'y nakatutok sa DOST Report, ang programang una sa mga nababanang balita tungkol sa Agham, Teknolohiya at Inovasyon para sa bayan. Napakahalaga sa isang bansa na magkaroon ng mataas na kalidad ng teknolohiya at pagyakap sa inobasyon. Dahil ito ang magiging susi sa pagunlad ng bayan at kaginawaan ng mamamayan.
Tama ka, Onin, at noong nakaraang linggo ay naging panauhin natin ang ating mga pinuno sa mga partner universities at tayo ay binigyan nila ng ideya kung ano yung mga programa, major programs na collaborators, ang kanilang institution at ang DOST. Ngayon naman ay mapapabilib tayo sa husay at galing ng ating mga Filipino inventors at innovators mula sa iba't ibang rehiyon. Aalamin natin kung paano din sila natulungan ng DOST.
Opo, Sir Boy, ang mga kasama po natin, Mr. Luther R. Zarate, President, Fiscar Incorporated, mula sa Cordillera Administrative Region. Aristelo Asilo, R&D MBM, Registered Nutritionist Dietitian and Nutrition Entrepreneur, at Kathleen Joy Manto, Certified International SPMU Artist and Product Development, na mula naman sa Region 4A Calabarzon. Mr. Nelson B. Diona, Proprietor of the Red Gate Farm Supplies, mula sa Region 4 BB Maropa. Dr. Juanito Ricacho Demetrio, Project Director, Professor, Graduate School ng Capital University, Cagayan de Oro Region 10. Mr. Carlos Detalo Jr., mula sa Region 11, Davao Region. Mr. Ramon Uy, mula sa Region 6, Western Visayas. At Engineer Arnulfo P. Marinis, mula sa Region 5, Bicol Region. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat.
Alamin na natin ang kanilang mga naging imbensyon o inobasyon at uunahin natin na kausapin ang mula sa Cordillera Administrative Region, si Luther Zarate. Magandang araw sa iyo, Luther.
Magandang araw po, Sir Boy, at sa mga nanonood.
Maaari mo bang maibahagi sa amin kung ano ang inobasyon o imbensyon na ginawa mo at sa paanong paraan ka natulungan ng DOST?
Ang invention po namin, kasi nagko-collaborate po kami sa mga inventions, although ako po yung project leader, ay yung heat recycling dehydrator. Ang heat recycling dehydrator ay ginagamit sa pag-dehydrate ng vegetables. Kasi dito po sa amin, maraming kuminsan na nawi-waste na mga vegetables. So ngayon, naisipan namin na i-dehydrate. Meron mga dehydrating machine. However, magastos siya sa kuryente. So in-innovate namin para makatipid siya. So ngayon, nasa mga 50% yung pagtipid na niya ng kuryente. Dahil sa gumagamit kami ng renewable energy, at saka meron siyang microcontroller na ginagamit namin para ma-control yung heat, at saka ma-recycle yung heat. Gumagamit din kasi kami ng heat exchanger para maging effective yung pag-circulate niya ng heat sa loob ng chamber. Yun po yung invention po namin. Ito po ay natulungan ng DOST kasi naka-avail po kami sa ibid program. Naka-avail po kami ng somewhere around almost 350,000 for the project. Yung unang project, prototype namin na ibenta namin sa Don Mariano Memorial State University at ginagamit nila, hindi lang para sa vegetables, pati rin sa pagdadry ng fish. Yung nadadry nilang fish, sabi nila mas maigi dahil sa less salt na yung linalagay nila kaysa yung sa nadra-dry sa sun. Kaya sabi nila mas nabibenta daw yung mga fish na nagamit doon sa dehydrator na invento namin. Isa pang pagsasalamat namin sa DOST dito, especially sa CAR region, binigyan ang mga inventors dito ng common service facility na dito po nakakagawa kami ng mga prototypes ng mga inventions namin. Marami rin po na kaming mga na-invento as a group dahil palagi po namin kahit na kaya po ng mga kasama namin o yours truly na mag-invento na mag-isa, ini-encourage pa rin po namin ang collaboration kasi nakita namin na kung nagko-collaborate kami, medyo mas nai-inspire kaming mag-imbento at mas mabilis kaming nakakagawa ng produkto.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Luther R. Zarate. Yan naman po yung mga kasama po natin, Sen. Mr. Aristelo Asino at Ms. Kathleen Joy Manto mula sa Region 4A. Magandang araw po, Sir Aris at Ms. Kat.
Good afternoon, Sir Oni and Secretary Boy de la Peña. We met last time at the summit in Alabang. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Sa lahat din po ng mga co-inventors, co-innovators po to sa hindi lang ito.
Yes, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat and we're very glad to be with you this afternoon po.
Yes, po.
Ang imbensyon nila Aris at Kat ay may kinalaman sa isa sa paboritong inumin nating mga Pilipino, ang kape. Maaari niyo bang maibahagi sa amin kung anong inobasyon o imbensyon na inyong ginawa at sa paanong paraan kayo natulungan ng DOST?
Salamat po, Secretary. No? Meron po kami dalawang invention. Una po, ikikwento po a little bit ni Kat Mantok, ang aming tungkol sa kape.
Okay, sir. So, nagsimula po ang aming product way back 2018. Ito po ay ang deep coffee. So, ito po ay para po masagot ang problema ng convenience na sa pagkakape ng mga busy nanay at busy mga businessman katulad po namin. So, gumawa po kami. Una, napakasimple po ng design nito. Para po siyang tsaa, nilagay po namin yung sariling blend namin ng coffee, pinagsama-sama po namin and ng tamang roasting temperature, ang iba't ibang klase ng beans, and nakakam up po kami ng produkto na ngayon po ay tinatangkilit ng marami. Ang naging development po dito ay ang amin pong coffee bag na ginagamit. Nagkaroon po kami ng idea through the help din po and through the suggestion of the DOST na i-modify po namin yung coffee bag na ginagamit namin. Nung una po ay kami lang po yung gumagawa. Private business owners po kami. And then na-discover po kami ng DOST and nag-join po kami sa rice competition and nanalo po kami. So from there po, na-develop po namin yung aming coffee bag na ngayon mixture po siya ng fiber ng corn and ng banana leaf. Yun po yung ginagamit namin ngayon. So ito po yung aming unang produkto.
Yes.
Pangalawa po ay ito po yung aming coffee in can na. Okay.
Yes po.
Na ang gamit rin po ay totoong barakong kape. So sa tulong po ng DOST, naging madali po ang proseso po ng aming paggawa ng aming mga produkto, lalo po na po dito po sa aming deep coffee. Dahil po sa machine and sa mga new ideas, lalo po sa mga connections sa gumagawa po ng textile para dito po sa aming coffee bag na ginagamit sa aming mga deep coffee.
Yes. Over time po, nagkaroon po kami ng research and development. Sa tulong po ng DOST, nagkaroon po kami ng exposure sa mga scientists. Kami po ngayon ay tumutulong na sa mga magsasaka ng kape sa pamamagitan po ng Internet of Things technology. Natutulungan po tayo ng DOST sa pamamagitan ng pagkoconnect sa mga grants, lalo-lalo na po sa TAPI pagdating po sa IPO, in which we will hopefully soon be part of it. And then the research is included in the Internet of Things technology, the first in the Philippines, para mas dumami yung produksyon ng mga magkakape, and in return, mas marami po kaming kape na magawa. Hindi lamang po para sa Pilipinas, kundi sa ibang bansa. Kaya po kami nandito ngayon sa Thailand para po makipag-usap sa mga investors na interested for our export and coffee. So mula po sa product development, patungo sa research and development, DOST is very instrumental in our connection, in our network, in their programs from setup to IPO, and many other programs that we are now packaging into one solution, and hopefully we really become the pioneer and the thought leader and creating now a digital first brand for coffee. Thank you very much, Secretary.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Aristelo Asino at Ms. Kathleen Joy Manto. Mag-ingat po kayo dyan sa Bangkok. Ngayon naman, mga kapanimbating mula sa Region 4B, Mr. Nelson Bidiona. Sa tumataas po na demand ng feed products, nakaisip po Sir Nelson para tumunan ito gamit ang kanyang imbensyon na semi-automated feed milling assembly. Magandang araw po, Sir Nelson.
Magandang hapon po.
Magandang araw din, Nelson. Maaari mo bang ibahagi sa amin kung ano itong inobasyon na iyong ginawa at sa paanong paraan ka natulungan ng DOST?
Nagsimula po kami sa pala-pala na paghahalo ng aming produkto. So ngayon, sa nakita namin sa pamahalaan, una-una po sa DOST, sila po ang naggabay po sa akin na magkaroon po ng machine. So ngayon, sa sobrang hilig ko po sa mga electrical, sa mga machines, ay mas minabuti ko po na gumawa po ng sariling feed mill machine. So ngayon, lahat po yan ay tinulong sa akin ng DOST. Sabi nga po, yung buhay ko ay kung wala po yung DOST, wala po yung buhay ko ngayon. So ngayon, ang ginagawa ko po, nagpatayo po ako ng function hall dahil po sa sobrang laki po ng problema ng ating mga naghahayupan. So ngayon, tinutulong po natin ang ating produkto na mas mababang halaga at saka ang isa pa po yung feed mill machine natin. Gumagawa din po tayo ng mga feed mill machine na tinutulong din po natin sa mga kababayan natin. So ngayon, gusto ko po magbalik loob, ibalik po lahat yung tinulong sa akin ng DOST. Yun po yung sabi ko kay Director na kung ano po yung tinulong sa akin na mas higit pa po doon yung ibabalik ko. Kaya lahat po sa amin dito po sa aming probinsya, lahat once a week, nagpapatawag po ako ng mga farmer. Libre po yung seminar kila Director yung biogas. Dahil po sa inyo, nakita ko po yung buhay ko at ibabalik ko po sa inyong lahat. Kaya yun po, marami din po tayong mga kababayan na sinisimulan na rin po natin na magkaroon din po sila ng machine. Although nagbibinta po kami ng aming produkto ngayon. So ngayon, para mas makatulong pa rin po tayo, nagagawa pa rin po, ina-advise ko sila na magkaroon sila ng machine dahil mas malaki po ang maitulong natin na mas bumaba po yung ating produkto. Dahil po ng linggo-linggo po tumataas ang ating feeds, tumataas po ang ating gasolina, kasabay po lahat yan. So ngayon, yun lang po yung pwede kong itulong na lagi ko pong nakikita na itinulong lang po sa akin ng DOST ito na times 10 ko po na ibabalik po sa inyo yan.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Nelson Bidiona. Ating mga kasama naman si Dr. Juanito Ricacho Demetrio, Project Director, Professor, Graduate School ng Capital University. Magandang araw po, Dr. Juanito.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ang imbensyon ni Dr. Juanito ay may kinalaman sa electric solar vehicles at of course, ito ay masasabi nating green technology. Doc Juanito, ibahagi mo sa amin ano nga ba yung innovation or invention mo at paano ka naman natulungan ng DOST?
Secretary Boy, ito yung invention ko, innovasyon. Dalawa sila. The first one is the onboard charging system for electric vehicles or OBOX for EV, which is a utility model siya. So it is a solar charging system that is on board electric vehicle. So hindi ka na kailangan maghahanap pa ng stationary charging stations or wall electric outlets para ma-charge mo yung depleted batteries. We could also say that the EV has now unlimited range. So it is actually a power bank. It functions like a power bank for electric vehicles, just like our cell phones. So the electric power bank is stored, the electricity stored in the power bank for EV is unlimited as long as there is the sun. Okay. Moreover, it is already being patented under registration number 2-2018 00633, issued last July 29 by 2020 by IPOFIL. So this is actually, Secretary Boy, research and development on sustainability, because the e-trike installed with OBOX for EV can run around indefinitely without recharging at charging stations or wall electric outlets. The second innovation is called automatic charging system for electric vehicles, or ACS for EV, which is an invention, unlike the other one, which is a utility model, using an electric golf cart, no, or the four-wheel version as the experimental prototype. It is actually a combination of the power bank concept, number one, of OBOX for EV, and number two, the use of fast charging mechanism of the EV, and number three, the use of supercapacitor technology. So it is a three-in-one innovation. It is also a R&D project on power, because the golf cart installed with the ACS for EV can climb inclined roads without difficulty, even if fully loaded, unlike an ordinary EV. So meron ako mga future projects online which would be on speed to find out whether ACS for EV would still work even on high-speed cars that runs about 160 kilometers per hour. And number two is design, when the Philippines would be producing its own electric vehicles. Paano ako natutulungan ng DOST? I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to DOST, particularly Technology Application and Promotion Institute, or TAPI, and DOST Regional Office number 10, Northern Mindanao, which is under your able leadership, Secretary Boy, sir, for the financial assistance to date, no, of over 2 million pesos. You have extended to this innovation. So maraming salamat po. You did not only believe in these R&D projects, but even invested, no, on them. So TAPI DOST has funded the patenting under the Intellectual Property Right Assistance Program, or the IPRAP, and assembly of a product prototype under the Industry-Based Invention Development, or IBID program, for the OBOX for EV. As to the ACS for EV, the DOST Regional Office number 10 funded the assembly of the experimental prototype with over 1.8 million in grants, no, through Norman Shared and Oro Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Cagayan de Oro City through the OroBest program. So DOST also facilitated the patenting of this invention. Thank you very much, Secretary Boy.
Ang galing ng iyong mga innovation. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Juanito Ricacho Demetrio. Mula naman sa Region 11, makakontuan din natin si Mr. Carlos Titano Jr., ang inventor ng snap-on and off handle for 5-gallon bottle container. Magandang araw po, Sir Carlos.
Magandang hapon din po, Sir Ronnie, no? Sa inyo po, sa ating lahat. Magandang hapon.
Nakakatuwa itong invention ni Carlos dahil sa tulong nito ay pwedeng mapadali ang pagbuhat ng mabibigat na galon ng tubig. At ikaw na, Carlos, ang magkwento kung ano itong iyong madiscarding invention at kung paano ka naman natulungan ng DOST sa iyong invention.
No, itong nagawa ko, itong tinatawag na snap-on and off handle for the 5-gallon bottle. Yung lalagyan natin ng tubig na iniinom natin. Usually ito siya. So ang way lang natin siya ilipat sa kung saan man natin siya ilagay is hawakan lang sa liig or ano natin yung tawag nito, yung doon sa may puwitan ng bote. So ngayon napakahirap po ito, medyo may kabigatan. Kaya nakagawa ako ng itong snap na to, at nakakatulong din ito sa mapagaan yung mga gawaing bahay natin, no? Kasi ngayong noong unang panahon, okay lang tayo umiinom kahit sa puso or sa water district, yung gano'n. Pero ngayon mostly yung mga filtered water na. Tapos ang lalagyan na tubig ng bote is yun nga, no, yung gano'n, yung walang hawakan. So dahil sa nahirapan ako, nakagawa ako ng produktong ito. napakalaking tulong po sa akin yung sa DOST, no. Naka-avail ho ako sa program nila na yung IBED, Invention Based Enterprise Development Program, at na disseminate ko tong produkto ko na yung iba naibenta ko, yung iba binigay ko para masubukan nila yung product ko.
Totoo yan kasi ako sinusubukan ko ding buhatin yung 5 galon na tubig na yan. Nag-aalala ako baka kasi mag-snap yung likod ko dahil sa bigat, ano? So malaking bagay itong snap-on handle na ito.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Carlo de Talog Jr. Mula naman sa Region 6, ating mga kasama, si Mr. Ramon Uy. Sa tulong po ng imbensyon ni Sir Ramon, nakapag-facilitate po sila ng transfer technology sa mga partner community. Bukod pa rito, nakapagbigay po sila ng capacity building sa mga magsaka. Magandang araw po, Sir Ramon.
Good afternoon. Good evening, Chick Boy. Good evening, Mr. One. No? Maraming salamat sa makausap kayo, Chick Boy. No?
So, alam mo, napakaraming imbensyon ni Ramon. Hindi ko alam kung alin na ikukwento niya, pero siguro Ramon, ipiliin mo na lang yung ikukwentong invention or innovation at kung paano naman din nakatulong ang DOST.
Una sa lahat po, yung aking na-develop na shredding machine, malaking tulong yung MRDC sa akin kasi sila nag-advise sa akin kung anong klaseng mga blades ang gamitin. Tsaka yung drum na ginagamit namin sa paggawa ng shredder, nag-advise din na dapat cast iron kasi mas matibay ang cast iron. No? Yun ang isang natulong na. Pangalawa, yung diesel engine na 12 horsepower na na-develop ng kaibigan ko na si Mr. Huy, katulong yung MIRDC under Robert and of course Jonathan Puerto. Ngayon nakagawa na tayo ng engine. Nagamit ko lang sa shredder. Ang performance niya, equivalent siya sa Kubota na 12 horsepower din. So, ibig sabihin, kaya na natin gumawa ng engine. Ngayon meron nakaparada ngayon dyan sa MRDC na 20 units ng engine block na ready for machining. As soon as na-machine yan, magagawa, andun na yung material, in-order namin sa China. Pagdating niya, mag-assemble na tayo niyan. Ang maganda kasi nito, nagkaroon din tayo ng tractor na development dito sa Negros. No? Tulungan din tayo ng MRDC pamaraan na yung 12 horsepower natin, ma-upgrade natin yung capacity into 20 horsepower. Later on na yun ang gagamitin na natin. So, yung tractor mangyayari, 100% na siya na almost Filipino-made na siya. This is the first engine and the first tractor na magawa natin. Lastly, yung nag-usap kami ni Director Luwen Hilongga na mag-set up kami ng pandayan ng bayan. Kasi sa kanayunan, walang gamit yung mga farmer natin. Kung wala silang gamit, hindi na ma-repair yung mga maliliit na repair nila sa kanilang gamit. So kung maglalagay tayo ng maliit na pandayan, mayroon nang re-repair yung gamit ng farmer mag-repair ng mga gamit nila. At the same time, later on, makadevelop tayo ng mga farmer na inventor. Baka makagawa sila ng magagandang equipment na suitable sa kanilang requirement. No? So itong pandayan na ito, nag-upisa na kami ni Director Owen itong taon na ito. Mag-disperse kami sa mga ilang bayan dito sa Negros para magkakaroon ng kabuhayan ng farmer. Other than their farming, mayroon silang isang kabuhayan na pag-fabricate ng mga equipment. And later on, gagawa sila ng mga high-tech na mga gamit. Yun lang po ang aming invention. Maraming salamat po, Chick Boy, sa mga tulong.
Salamat din, Ramon. Napakaganda ng iyong pandayan ng bayan.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Ramon Uy, at sa lahat ng ating mga panahon ngayon. Chick Boy, baka may nais pakibumatid sa ating mga taga-subaybay.
Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako sa ating mga inventor, innovators na nagpaunlak ng ma-interview natin sila dito sa DOST report. At nakita naman natin ang variety ng kanilang mga produkto o mga innovations, mula sa innovative product like itong popped coffee, ngayon ay pwede mo nang mainom na parang nasa tibag at saka pwede na ring in-can, And then of course itong ating inbensyon na may kinalaman sa itong semi-automated feed milling assembly. Napaka-useful niyan para sa ating mga kapatid na mga involved sa paghahayupan, lalo na doon sa mga remote areas, at saka alam naman natin nga na pataas ng pataas ang presyo ng feeds. Kaya hanggat maaari kung mapapababa natin ang presyo sa pamamagitan itong mga gadgets na ito ay napakalaking bagay. At yun namang imbensyon na may kinalaman sa ating charging. Alam naman natin na ngayon panay electric vehicles na ang pinag-uusapan dahil nga sa napakataas na presyo ng petroleum fuels, ano, at bukod pa doon ay siyempre nakakasira sa ating environment yung mga gas na lumalabas diyan. Kaya itong charging innovations na nadiskubre ating kasama diyan sa Cagayan de Oro ay napakahalaga at malaki ang maitutulong. The fact na siya ay parang qualified na magkaroon ng patent, ibig sabihin yan ay major breakthrough yan. Dito naman sa simpleng-simple lang na produkto like kung paano natin mabibit-bit yung 5 gallon na tubig, ano, ay sabi nga ng ating inventor, ayan ay malaking tulong sa mga nasa ating mga tahanan, ano, lalo pa nga yung mga may edad na nahihirapan ng bumuhat, ano, malaking tulong yan. And of course, doon sa ating kasama from Region 6, si Ramon, nakita ko naman ang kanyang mga ginagawa doon. Talagang malawak na ang variety ng produkto na may kinalaman sa agricultural mechanization at iba pa, yung mga waste management, even yung sa may kinalaman din sa mga feeds. At ang napakaganda niyan ay katulong natin si Ramon dito sa pagpe-perfect ng ating Philippine-made engine, no? Na alam ko gustong-gusto na niyang maitaas yung level ng horsepower at malaking tulong yan sa ating lalo na sa ating mga mechanization systems. Kaya ako ay nagpapasalamat sa kanila at ginagawa naman ng DOST sa abot ng aming makakaya kung paano natin matutulungan ang ating mga inventor, innovators at hindi lamang sa Metro Manila kundi sa lahat ng bahagi ng ating bansa. At pagka talaga meron kang magandang produkto, hindi mahirap tulungan, ano? Kailangan lang talaga merong magandang purpose na sineserve at saka may tulong na nagagawa para sa ating mga kababayan. So muli maraming salamat sa pagpapaunlak ninyo sa interview na ito. Featuring our inventor, Filipino inventor, innovators, na talaga naman ang pagmamalaki natin sa buong mundo. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po, Sec Boy, sa aming pong pagbabalik. Sasagutin ni Sec Boy at ng ating mga panauhin ang tanong ng bayan sa pagbabalik po yan ng DOST Report. Media questions are in. It's time for itanong mo kay Sec Boy para sa ating nag-iisang katanungan para sa lahat po ng ating mga bisita sa araw na ito. Isang salita na maglalarawan ng ginawang tulong ng DOST sa inyo. Unahin na po natin si Sir Luther.
Inspiring po.
Kudos.
Life-changing po.
Maasahan po.
Generous.
Retain.
Salamat po ng marami mga kaibigan sa inyo po magsagot at salamat din po sa ating mga kaibigan sa media na nagpadala ng kanilang katanungan ngayong araw. Sec Boy, ibitahan po muli natin ang ating mga kabayan at subaybayan at abangan ang sikat bukas at sa araw na linggo.
Isa na namang kahilingan ang tutuparin ng Agham at Teknolohiya sa ating programang Siyensikat, Pinoy Popular Science para sa lahat. Ito ay pwede nating matunghayan sa CNN sa Sabado at Linggo. Sa umaga, ito ay ika-8 ng umaga at sa hapon ay ika-4 ng hapon. So Saturday and Sunday sa CNN, panoorin ang Siyensikat, Pinoy Popular Science para sa lahat.
Salamat po muli sa inyong pagsubaybay. Mas marami pang balita mula sa mundo ng Agham at Teknolohiya at ating pag-usapan. Kaya tutok lamang kayo tuwing Biyernes alas 4 ng hapon dito sa DOST TV Facebook page at YouTube channel. Palagi rin tumutok sa mga websites at FB pages ng ating mga ahensya ng DOST para sa latest happenings nila at mga events tungkol sa iba't ibang R&D projects at mga inobasyon. Bistahin din ng DOST Philippines FB page para di mahuli sa mga nakalinya activities ng DOST. Ako po si Oren Miranda. Ito ang mga balita may kinalaman sa Agham, Teknolohiya, Innovasyon at ng pagbabago para sa unang mundo.
At ako po muli si Fortunato de la Peña, ang Secretary ng Department of Science and Technology na nagpapasalamat sa inyong pagsubaybay sa DOST report.